What? What? I didn't murder 𝕓𝕤𝕤𝕚. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello. Hello, chat. Welcome. How are you? Sorry for being late. I had a birthday to attend to and they didn't want to let me go. So I was like, ah! Family. My family really, really wants attention. They need attention in order to exist. Hello, chat. Cool sweater. Thank you. I'm very comfy right now. I'm very comfy. Very, very comfy. I also put some twin tails on my head. 𝕓𝕤𝕚𝕚 didn't just die, he was murdered. Don't tell me that, please. I think that might... Let me check. It's fine. A family of Latinas that torture. It is really funny because we're all girls in my family. Like, I thought about recording it because it's really funny that whenever we hang out, you can hear what I would like to call the witches cackling. They start laughing super loudly and it sounds like witches. Oh wait, it sounds like drow. It sounds like drow because they're drows. They all laugh in unison like I knew it was winter, but it's so nice and cold in southern hemisphere. So much nicer. Yeah, Dimir was talking to me about how it's much colder over there. Over here we can barely feel it. I mean, the Eldar have witches. You could be witches and drow. Witches. The dritches, man. But yeah. It was really wholesome, honestly. I got to hang out with my family. We ate cake. For some reason, there were like 3 different cakes in the table. Just so that there's variety, because there's some family members of mine that cannot eat sugar. So there was like sugarless cake and then sugar-full cake. And then we also had some cheesecake, which was nice. Let me drink some water. Laughing while cooking some green stuff with El Caldron. Yes! We didn't have to cook today because we ordered some rotisserie chicken. We all had some delicious Peruvian rotisserie chicken. A brand that I really like. They have a great mayonnaise. We had that and it was yummy. Only 3. This is gonna become a massive family feud. Don't worry, we were super full from lunch, so I don't think that they're gonna fight. Usually not after I left. And it was fun hanging out. They were bothering me about going to America. They're like, you gotta bring us stuff. I want my special Sephora collection blush from this place. And I was like, maybe I can bring it over, but you gotta pay me. They were like, don't you want a gift? Your family gifts. And I was like, no. It's going to be a $40 blush? Not really. Not really. I don't earn that much money yet. Maybe when I'm a millionaire. Gonna hunt down their most hated goblins. I do have a couple that I will actively try to avoid. Going to America and bringing the comment an American boyfriend to share. Oh my god. He's my American boyfriend. I think at first I would probably give my I don't want to call them hags. But my older aunts, I would bring them American boyfriends. Hello, Mewfin. Hello, Moistral. Hello, Talon. Hello, Chef. Hello, Joe. Hello, Biscuit. Hello, Scaldy. Hello, Dandes Lion. Hello. Hello. Hello, Chef. Welcome. It's over. It is not over. Are your aunts married? A couple of them are, but others not really. It truly is a mix when it comes to my family. Just gonna bring them some clueless teenager legal. Oh boy. Never joke about that type of stuff amongst women. I was having fun with a friend and I met her at a random thingy. And she really wanted to ask a guy out. By the way, I think that I don't know if it's my friends or if it's a Latam thing, but I feel like women and men have to try and take the first step themselves. But my friend was like, okay, there's this guy that is super handsome. I need to go talk to him. And then as she was about to approach, I realized, and my other friends also realized, I think that he's a teenager. He just happens to be tall. And now my friend has a reputation of being a creeper roller. And the bullying will never stop from now on. We will forever call her a creep. A creep robber? How do you guys say it? We've seen that they did. We've seen what they did to Weaver, we know. Yeah. Women be crazy, man. A cradle rover. There you go. Cradle rovers. Yurita's designated perfume dealer. Basically, yeah. Whenever I go to the States, they always ask for stuff. I couldn't really bring anything from the last trip because I was so busy and I didn't have any space. A crypt robber would be someone who goes for old people. Ah, a crypt. Rattle. I guess I tried to say crib. Like a baby crib? A cradle rover sounds more fancy though. Gonna bring them. Yeah, we know your family is mixed. In many ways, more than one, I'd say. Remember back when Boss told the story about her friends who were Koreans? Yes. I think MTV is dead, baby. Hopefully. I kinda wish it wasn't. We kinda need that type of channel in TV nowadays. Oh. Bring it back. Bring it back. I remember having so much fun watching Happy Tree Friends. And the South Park over there. Gravity handlebars. No touching the hair. The hair is sacred. You'll get all frizzy. No touching. I'm making that new movie about Chris Hansen. Oh my god. You look so different now. Holy shit. It's prime time. Why is Robert Pattinson on everything now? I'm not saying that he's a bad actor, but he's just everywhere. The Catch a Predator guy. That is good. Good thing I'm talking about your ears. No, not the ears. But headbats. You have to do them very uniformly. You have to do them compressed headbats so that my hair doesn't get messed. I'll get rid of my freckles. They're kind of getting in the way. fake freckles! Yes? Don't worry, there'll be a lot of patting. Eh? Okay, no headbutting. No headbutting. You have lost your rights for headbutts today. No more headbutts. Okay, I need to tie my hair. Real life. Real 4K. Also, just tried it. So, the most Latino beer ever. It's green apple sour with chamoy and tajin. Holy shit. What brand is it? Headbutts refuse! It punched me in the face with sour. Sounds horrible. But also nice. As a thing to test like once in your lifetime. Today we're gonna be drawing some. I still need to finish so much stuff. I feel so guilty about leaving. I don't have any time. I don't wanna go on a trip. I have no time. I'm exhausted, chat. Look at my eye bags. They're becoming darker by the day. Is it shadows come? No. Honestly, it's become a little bit of a meme at this point. I will do it eventually. It says art plus YAP on my stream. It is what it's supposed to be, yes. Let me boot up. Thingy. Oh, I hate that feeling, sorry. It's alright. Just a huge baby. A huge baby. What is the art today? I was thinking we could work on the following. Like, you fuckers? You fuckers? I owe you so much stuff! I don't know what to do! I need my 4 hours YAP sesh before even picking the pen. Hell yeah. Look at all of you. Look at all of you. All of you, I owe you profile pictures and sketches. And a bunch of stuff. Names on the list. Yes, this is the people who I will bomb on my next trip. Artists when they have to do what they got paid for. Why is John there twice? Is he? Oh, because I have to do both for him. 3 times. You're also there 3 times. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, baby, you're giving special. There are 3. Yeah, there are 3 lists. There are 3 lists. These are the titles of the lists. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. I say my name! Usually when it's on a list, I have to go into hiding. It's for a little sketch gift. Actually, Barry, I put it on that profile pic one because I upgraded you because you've just been donating like crazy. By giving away gifted subs. Okay? I hope that's alright. I hope that's okay. Everyone's on the list. Hi! I'm not on the PFP list. You are! Wait. You are. Yeah. Sorry, Muffin. I forgot to update it because you one day randomly decided to just be so nice to me. Ooh, Muffin. Here you go. I saved it. How much of a sketch? It can be anything as long as it's a sketch and I don't have to like redo the line art. Also, where the fuck? Sorry, my mic died. Ooh, test. And then maybe also owes me from like a year plus ago, I think. Do I? Do I? Do I? You probably do. God damn it. Is it a sketch, Scotty? Remind me. Or is it an actual Darwin? And here you find. Okay. Okay. I've told you what it is. You tell me again? Did another come? Might have been a donosei. I'm not gonna lie that it's a cup. It's a sketch. Okay, then I'm gonna add you here. What was it, Scully? I don't remember. Although it's attempted in proposition. Out? Question mark? This is abuse. This is draw abuse. Draw abuse! I'm gonna drink some water. Like super frilly socks that I should take. I wanted you to draw like they're maybe getting married. This is draw abuse! Marriage is not supposed to be abuse. Comes after. Are you positive you got everyone, boss? Some of you fuckers did things anonymously. And some of you fuckers kept on adding funds and adding funds and adding funds, so I might have miscalculated some. ¡Concha su madre! Don't rush yourself hard. We are patient. You want a hand with that later? No, I think I'm fine. I got my stream element thingy. That's the thing that's telling me what I need to do. The problem is, a couple of you just like to drop money and not tell me anything. It has happened before. You guys are like, here we have $1 million. And I'm like, but let me give you something in exchange, man. You're like, no. 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 I don't want your nasty ass drawing, baby. I don't need it. If I wanted... if I wanted city art, I would commission it from Skeb. It was probably the last time she was mentally lucid in the last month. $1 million and none of it went to her savings. Savings are for losers who don't have a trust fund. There is a red one. Here. There we go. Oop. I love the hairstyle, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do like it too. I just thought, I kinda wanna try having twin tails. Like Miku. Miku ones. They just look a little bit like Miku, right? This is my wife. Alright. Let's start with sketches. Whose name's on the list? I think I'm gonna get my hands done tomorrow, so I can make that list and then upload it with all of your names. I need to get my nails done because ever since I got my allergy, I have avoided salons like the plague. I'm a little scared of women looking at my fingers and being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you have so many of those things in your fingies? Uploaded where? Both to the Discord and to YouTube as a post and to Twitter. Yes. That's rhetorical. I don't actually know. I think we do, but I don't know. Like, I think it's all invested right now. So, as any investment, it's tied to economic change. Once the conditions are met, there could not be anything left. So, I'm trying to not count on that for my life, you know? Which reminds me, we were having a little conversation at the dinner table today. And The oldest family members were just telling the youngest ones how much my grandparents used to save back in the day, and how much they would be just so annoying to give any one of them a single penny. But then the younger generations got to spend a bunch of money with no consequences, which I thought, that is hilarious. Yet my mom doesn't realize she does something very similar with my brothers. Merchant part coming through. I'm not a merchant. I mean, I am a merchant. My family is not mercantile. Mercantile? 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 My family is not that interested in that type of business. Mercantile, yes. Oh, the test came in? The DNA one? No, I'm gonna... There's been a couple of problems with that. So if I wanna get my DNA tested for realsies, I'm gonna have to do it while in the States, because otherwise the test will arrive here with like a cotton swab thingy that you need to put saliva into and then mail it to the laboratory. But the problem with that is that in Peru you can't really mail that. So I think I'm just gonna get it for when I'm there. I can already order it, but I'm probably gonna wait until I'm there to do it, and then I can ship it. And it's gonna take like a month, I think. You're not a bunch of happy merchants. No. I'm the only happy merchant of my family. Can you mail anything in Peru? Apparently not. They just hate us. They hate us and they want money. And I am not willing to give them money for something so stupid. Are you sure you wanna do a DNA test? I feel like those are a bad idea. What would be the cons of doing a DNA test? I feel like if any government wanted my information, they could already get it. Are you gonna be a month in the USA then? No. I will order it while I'm here. It will arrive to the US when I'm in the US. I will take the test and I will send it. And it's gonna take a month for it to be for the results to be mailed to me. So not really. I don't have to be in the US, no. I'm just going for two weeks. I'm gonna travel there for 2 weeks to a bunch of places. Isn't happy as a merchant? The rooftop dance party is ruined. Rooftop? I was supposed to have it in the basement. Does baby mama know about your VTubing? Sorta? I've tried explaining to her what it is, but she doesn't really get it. She thinks that I just have a lot of online friends. Whenever I tell them, I do tell her about some of the wacky stuff that you guys do. She's always weirded out, and she's always a little suspicious that I'm not doing anything bad, you know? But you don't have a lot of online friends. That is true! Yes, a highly classified information on a tiny Latina woman. So, I think that the only way my DNA could get used against me is by cloning me. Which I'm already okay with. I already told you, I wouldn't mind if somebody clones me. Like, if a company offered me $10 million to clone me, and like sell my clones to the markets, I would probably say yes. I don't think that my clones would be mean though. Might be a terrible existence, but who knows? Maybe people out there would actually treat the baby clones nicely. It's like that one guy who took some guy's DNA after licking a poll and claimed that he was cloning him. Yay! That some company has your DNA record. The actual consequence of that? Maybe secret cloning or using your DNA to falsify crimes? For crime falsification. But they sort of already have the rest of my family's DNA. I don't think I'll get to live long enough for my DNA to get attached to a crime. Plus, my fingerprints are all fucked up. I kinda burn myself a lot when I used to do more crafts. Just be glad she doesn't think you're a cam girl. Yeah, I do think so. Offer it why? They can just buy it from a genealogy company. They never even considered it. I mean, I wouldn't like to go to jail for something that I didn't do. I'm not okay with that. I'm not going to survive more than one baby. What if your clone becomes rich and famous and you don't? Good for them! I don't want to be rich and famous. Would you buy your own baby clone? No? I would get one. One baby clone. There's this new anime movie out called Ribbon Hero. Saw the trailer. You can find the movie on the torrent sites. Full HD, 1080p ECT with fan subs. Are you trying to make me torrent the virus or something? Prints are in DNA though. True. Loot points. Yeah, we know you burned yourself a lot. You're a VTuber. What else have you told your mom about us? Is Biscuit in danger of your mom? I have told them... Whenever you overshare about your life, I tell them about that type of thing. So I'm like... I have a friend who's going to Japan in January. I have a friend who is going to law school. I have a friend who can enroll my brothers into the US military if we wanted to. I just tell them random stuff and she's like, wow, that is really interesting. They're not scared about earthquakes? Yeah, we know you burn yourself. Be careful who you sell it to. Some companies sell it. Send it. What? You don't want money? I do want money. But not too much. I want enough money to get a nice looking house. It looks like an old freaking British cottage. And what else? I want a farm and some horses. And the ability to travel. And enough pocket money for me to buy as much bullshit as I want. But aside from that, I don't think that I would want much more. I'm pretty sure that can be done with like at least 1 million. I think that would be like 1,000,000. Mom, there's this... Mom, there's this retard who told me about his breakup today. I could ask her for some advice about relationships if she actually was good with relationships. That's the only thing that I cannot ask a mom about. She is done with men. She never wants to date a man ever again. Give me an extra parasocial today. He wasn't interested at all. Send it to Vivi. That's selling a course without you getting money. Give me the extra. The extra, maybe? Not too much. I know what your DNA taste is not going to have. It probably has that. It probably has that on a big percentage. But I could be living proof that not all of them are like that stereotype. Maybe it's gonna come out to have German ancestry. I don't think I do. I think that's the one that I like the most. I'm not Slavic or Germanic. I got a little spoiler because of my mom and my grandpa's DNA test. I do have a lot of Spaniards. I do have a lot of Welsh for some fucking reason. Apparently some Scottish or Welsh person decided to migrate to Spain. And then they kept on reproducing with Spaniards, and then they all traveled to Latin America during the expansion of the Spanish colony. And I do have one Chinese family member who I descend from. But it's like 1 compared to 1,000 the native Peruvians. So you don't want to be rich. I am counting on inheriting a minimal amount of stuff so I can live comfortably, and the rest can come from a lot of work, I would say. I would still like to have kids, so I would like to leave them some... I don't know, lately I've been doing posting about children. I should probably not go there. But, who knows? I think that if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, okay. Doesn't want much, just an old tavern with a stable in the country with enough to not work. Reasonable. You're describing being rich. Damn. But maybe in Latin America, a little less. I want a simple house on a prairie with a mile-deep underground bunker complex. Yes. Mostly Iberian, I bet. You're not gonna like... You're not gonna like which part of Spain it was in. I might be ever so slightly French. But at this point, I don't know. But it was obvious. A Chinese connection. If you had your children, your plushie collection. I hope my Pipa gets to the 1,000,000. To be worth 1,000,000 in the future. I don't know, that's what I've told myself, and I feel like I'm making it happens, it happens. It's giving up in a way. Yeah, I should definitely work towards my dream. I've seen a lot of posts about DNA tests, faking the results while selling your info. Ah, no! Can't have a country with alpacas and not have the Welsh be excited about exotic sheep. Oh no! They wouldn't cross the whole fucking Pacific Ocean just for that, would they? Only the Atlantic. Yeah, the Atlantic. Wonder what Scottish baby would be like. Not very different. I'd probably talk like this. I'd have red hair and freckles, and maybe I'd be pale as paper. Yes. Can't believe you're not related to Toto. Toto is the most German woman alive. So no, sadly I'm not. I still find it incredibly curious that there's people out there in Europe that have never mixed their like in their whole family tree there's not a single mix. That is crazy. But I will take Jelly's position regarding that. Beautiful blue-eyed person who happens to be blonde. Keep on reproducing with your kind so that you keep on making cute babies. Okay? Not all of you need to raise mix. I don't want the blue-eyed people to disappear. Even if sometimes the shades of their eyes can be a little scary when they're too icy. I do appreciate the blonde hair. I think it's beautiful. Beautiful. French. I'm working from a frog for a frog? Well, if you think about it, more like a region between France and Spain is the Basque country. But it's probably like proto French and proto Spanish. Wait, are North Basque Spanish blooded? Yes. A family got to in this continent around 1920s, fleeing the Red Terror in Spain. However, I don't know more before that. Should definitely try traveling over there at some point to try and see where your family lineage comes from. Some of my cousins did that, and we found some information regarding that part of the family. Sadly, we don't have a single castle in our name. A family, you know, to be so pale, yeah, and a drinker. Oh, I would be a heavy drinker if I were Scottish. Probably be a dwarf or a leprechaun VTuber instead of Trump. Wait, no, I should still be a drow. I mean, the Santos and Touch, Scotland, for most of the year. They might as well. Freaking White Walkers. My mom did one of those ancestry things, and apparently her side of the family has descendants that were on one of the original colony ships to North America. Ooh, that's cool. I wonder if you could track that down too. When is Jelly wrong, TVH? Almost never. The amount of British villages that might have become their own people if it wasn't for the last 30 years. Get scared of the A10s, and they get scared of that look in your eyes when you make a scene. I'm the most racist man in the world, and I've come to race mix. Pretty much, that's the excuse that some Spaniards were using during the conquista. I was watching some videos on Peru regarding the Spanish colonization, and I think that we don't give enough props to the Spanish colonizers that came here to Peru specifically because they did battle a lot of random bullshit in order to get here. And our leaders took very stupid decisions that helped out the invasion in the first place. So Saddam is known for meticulous record keeping. I sincerely don't expect anything from Saddam record keeping. I mostly wanted to know from where in Europe my family emerged, I guess. But I don't think that if it turns out that I'm actually Welsh or Scottish, I will not be asking for to be a refugee over there. Sadly enough, I have a very bad image of what... Oh shit. Hold on. I have a very bad image of what Britain is going through right now. TV streams are race mixing propaganda. I literally just told you that if you should try and refuge with someone of your own kind. So that your rare shiny colors do not disappear. Dumbass. The thing I've learned about Euros is that a lot of them, the ones that aren't in cities, never leave their village. I mean, them and all their ancestors for thousands of years are from the same mile. Holy shit. That's interesting. But I wonder if they have some defects that come from the lack of a bigger DNA pool. But who knows? Maybe they have enough people to actually avoid that. Come here, Euro. Time to raise mix. I feel like the cultural differences are more exaggerated than people make them out to be. If you turn up, they give you free money though. I don't want their disgusting, dirty money. To be British is to eternally suffer. There was an old world answer to birth defects. What was that? I'm scared, sorry. No, it's okay. I'm just bantering a little bit with you. Let me drink some water. I think it was Mumber who told me that they had sent a random person's DNA test and it... No, wait. They had sent a DNA test of a rat to a laboratory and it turned out to be Italian. So, I do think that there's some places that are scams. I'll try to find one place that is reliable, okay? Hey! Sounds about right. No, it doesn't. I bet that rat wasn't even Italian. That rat must have been freaking American. Or from New Jersey. Sneak into America and get paid $2,000 to self-deport TV. Free money glitch. But I don't want to get deported. Ooh. I love America. Ooh. If I would get deported, I would honestly kill myself. Okay, maybe not really. I will jokingly kill myself. Mostly because I hate the whole idea of... I don't know, the humiliation. Can you imagine? That sounds like it could be like a rare... headline for some clickbaity news. I told them that I was a masochist and they reported me twice. Latina claims. Oh. Actually, I think that would be statistically impossible. Depends on how fat you are. Sounds about right. So not far off then. That man was a true Italian-American hero. Yeah, some places are scams. I saw this video where they sent this iguana DNA and the results came out Jewish. That was you, Ashes! Yeah, I remember that one. That was crazy. What are they trying to imply? What the hell are they trying to imply, chat? I'm spreading the plague in here. How does one jokingly kill themselves? They're still dead. The joke. Use one of those joke guns that shooting out the flag that says bang. I could do that on stream. I guess that maybe would be taken down though. That numbers. He keeps misremembering the specifics of the safety precaution. That was not me. I'm not telling you that you were the rat, no. I'm saying that you were the one that told me that story about the DNA test. Okay, first, I'm writing your names down on next days. Because I'll be either traveling or I'll be just doing a bunch of stuff. So, let's see. Names? Names late. So, this must be the right. Not the ATF. Machi. Biscuit. Goody. Want some? Is base here? Base? I will add base. I knew I was forgetting him. I think people who choose to self-deport don't lose their chance to immigrate, but fair? Wait, what? What do you mean if you self-report, you can migrate again? What? I think they're all scams, Evie. Well, I don't care. I just want to know where I'm from. I'm tired of being cataloged all these different races because I look a certain way sometimes. If you self-report, you don't get blacklisted, yeah. Really? Oh. Why are they not self-reporting then? Instead of being randomly caught on the street. You don't like being mystery meat? I kinda like it. But I would also like to tell you some minimal amount of information. Because I think it would be a fun stream to do. They are. Well, like how they keep on self-reporting. Basically, they want people to get out, so they still let them in. Let them attempt to come back the legal way. Then that's all they would have to do. I don't know why they don't do that. That's crazy. I didn't know that was an option. That's crazy, Chad. That's crazy. Yes. I hope that keeps on being the norm. Oh, could it be that my stream elements stopped working because I didn't approve their newest update? Huh? Okay, chat. Chat, do you want to know which my top 5 countries are? For watchers? For viewers? This is fucking crazy! I knew this Mexican that owned like 4 homes and rented all of them, and turns out he was illegal. I don't know how he did it. You can get a lot of things while being illegal in the States. Yes. I have to accept that being a proud Razorhead. I love my stuff is Razor. Really. Your channel and this other news channel on Twitch are the only Twitch channels that look up consistently for me, and I have to refresh. I don't get it. You wanna know why? That Stream Element says my top 5 countries are United States of America, Peru, and Israel. You said top 5. It's Mexico. What? No. The other one is Sweden. Hello. I was mostly right. That's fucking crazy, dude. Israel loves merchants. Apparently. I think they might think that I am Jewish for realsies. As Israel spies on everyone, so that could be the reason. Are you spying on me, Israel? Wait, let me see. How to see the top countries that watch you on stream. A lady? Alien. I don't even see the audience tab. Okay. In Twitch, it says United States, Peru, United Kingdom, Mexico, Canada, Poland, Sweden, Brazil, Germany, and Russia. Not a single not a single Israel. So, what the actual fuck stream elements? Some things sounds a little strange here. Not a single Jew, do not take me out of context! Oh my god! Don't take me out of context! Don't take me out of context. Where can I see loyalty? Leaderboard? Viewer? That's that. Interesting. USA is correcto mundo. A lot of the US guys and gals watch BB. That's good. Maybe a federal program got confused when they searched up BB. Maybe. Maybe they actually think that I'm Bibi Netanyahu. Oh well. You're welcome, Jewish people. Shalom. Okay, I cannot see that anymore. I don't know where it is. I'll search it up later. I have to send the bills to Megacorpus with the name BB attached to them. Oh, that would be funny. You think that I could actually torture them a little bit? I'd be like, hey, I'm very well connected. Let me be on the Twitch recap for the year. Add me to your main freaking... What is it? Add me to the main hub. Otherwise, your bank accounts might get closed. Funny little abuse of power. It worked for that one guy who had a fake IT company who built Google. That's true. You'd have more money if you wear that, baby. Actually, real Jewish people don't spend a dime. On random things, unless it's an investment. So I do understand where the suspicions come from. When I was denied. IBB, did you know the middle name of the head of the USA Federal Reserve was literally Shalom? And I'm not joking. Yes. So you would have more money if you were that, baby. Cool. As such brave group demanding money, they are Israel to be in the corp, right? Wasn't Idol also from Israel? Alright, I should stop talking about this topic. It's okay, you're welcome. You're welcome in to stay. I do not judge. I do make a lot of jokes. So if you feel ever so slightly offended, go cry to your mom. Okay? Otherwise, you're very welcome. What to say in this specific situation? Oy bay! I think I have a GIF that is the same one of that. I think it's an Idol Master GIF where there's like a tall girl moving a lolly back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and usually there's like text that says "Kani, Kani, Kani," And then there's another variation of that meme where the taller girl has the Israel flag, and then the tinier girl has a shirt that says Goyim. Goyim, Goyim, Goyim. Hi, baby. Hello, base. I think that's the part where you're supposed to apologize. But I don't apologize. I don't think I've done anything wrong. Ah, great. That term. It is not the Voldemort word! Was it so getting banned? They don't like you knowing the power of their words. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm literally telling them that we can be friends. Why don't you want to be friends? Oh, why don't they love me? Okay, let's do the sketches before I forget. It's fine. She's literally a merchant named Bibi. She has immunity. That was totally a fucking accident. I was busy and I don't know the context. Do not apologize for anything. Yeah. Also, okay. Biscuit, what do you want as a sketch? Tell me now. Or die. Or just die. Oh yeah. Base, you should also tell me what you want for a sketch and for a profile picture. Good options? I think he's thinking. Also you, yo, I gave you a lot of time to think about your profile picture. It could be a javelin. I could draw you a little javelin. Why did you choose Bibi? Because it's a beautiful name. And as a Hispanic person, I like names that come from the Bible. It is cute. Thank you. Like when I started, I didn't think there would be so many BBs. There was like one back when I started. And they just keep piling up. So I guess that I chose a right name. Because everybody likes it enough to use it. I've got the rest of the list to think of something. What if I move you from here all the way up? You're like here. I'll graciously let the others take my spot. Alrighty. How much is included in the sketch? So, ideally it's a small sketch. No background, just a sketch. Like a real quick drawing. The profile picture can be like a headshot or something that you may want. So tired for some reason. Maybe I need a coffee. Should not drink coffee. That's pretty vague, baby. Well, I was planning for the PFP to be something you can wear as a PFP. Right? So, imagine you really like something. Like a character or like a mascot. You could tell me, I want you to draw them with a different color palette. I'm gonna throw a fucking sword at you, woman. Oh, the sketch! Sketch can be anything. The PFP is inherently specific. The sketch is not. So, let's just say something small. If you want maybe another VTuber, I could try sketching them. Sketch small one. Maybe a cheeky version of that VTuber doing something silly. Perhaps. Or your Jobo doing something silly. Perhaps. Also, the sun is for the coffee. Just so you're not confused. I may be prohibited from drinking coffee, but I'm still a little silly girl that kinda wants to do it. I kinda wanna do it, but I shouldn't. I know who I want to get a sketch of. Do I need to give details on what the sketch is? Or do I just get references? Give me some details and references and send them over. This kid's gonna make you draw a tighter version of you in a golden bikini. Gonna be a chubby chibi of 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕚. No coffee. No coffee? What should I do? Oh, by the way, I've been watching that one anime that is called The Summer When Hikaru Died. And I'm liking them. I'm liking the gays. I don't want any spoilers because I haven't finished it, but I thought I would honestly not like it. I don't think it's okay, it is really homosexual. It is really gay. It truly is yaoi. But it's still good. I mean, I am not a man, so I don't get the automatic response of wanting to puke when I see two men being a little gay with each other. So it's been fun. I think it could work as a yuri or as a hetero couple too, if the author really wanted to. Hands up off the table when you say that! How did you know they were under the table? I'm holding my knees. Miss Fujo is tragic. The Fujo arc. No, I'm not a Fujo. I just thought it was a wholesome little anime about loving a monstrous little alien slash spirit. You're not a man. Unsolved. Okay, little gay boy. Go back to your cave. Whatever. Poor Taro is never getting his drawing. I tried so hard, but man, I cannot draw men! I cannot draw men! I've never tried drawing men, so whenever I draw them, they look like shit. Can't be any worse than that Darwin thing. Oh, it definitely isn't. It is not that bad. They did some tests so that actually men's physical response in their brain when they see two men kiss is the same response as seeing maggots. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. I'm aware that's the case, so I was like, okay, let's pretend. I don't feel the same way when it comes to yaoi. I guess I just don't like it. Sometimes I feel like it's too brutal. Males! I've been watching the most heretical last boss from villain to savior otome game anime, and it's kinda cute. Oh, let me see. That looks nice. I have a friend who's been recommending me a bunch of these stuff about I was a villain in the Ultraman game that I got transported into, and now I want to be the good main protagonist. Or I used to be the main protagonist and then I got transformed into a villain. There's so many animes lately that are themed around that, which is cool. I like that trope. Just like I like isekais, but sometimes I guess that they can be a little repetitive. We're just built different. I don't find... When I see two girls kissing, my response is not the same as in Magotsu. When I see two girls kissing, I just think, kawaii! When I say Japanese gay stuff, it's usually less offensive to the senses, because the intentions are different. Maybe I'm wrong, but in Japan, a gay guy is just a gay guy. In the rest of the world, it's more. I guess it's because it's not... It's more performative in the West. In Japan, it's more like... their private lives, I think. We're just real different. When you see it, you draw a little... Depends. I guess I feel a little awkward when it comes to the context of the thing that I'm watching. Because I told you, I really tried watching gushing over magical girls and I couldn't! It just made me feel so weird. I just felt like it was too much. And I didn't want to watch. I wasn't feeling like watching a hentai. I was like, I'm actually invested in the story. Ooh, sketch. Ow, that's Prime Baby content. I don't know. At least read it, woman. I will read it. I watched a few episodes in a VTuber server. It was funny. It is funny. It is good. I just couldn't finish it. Felt a little awkward. This one is cute. I like the night love interest. You see him. He's a blue-haired one? Let's look at the summary. Overview. Synopsis. White Royal Ivy is only 8 years old when she realizes that she's been reincarnated, destined to become the future Wicked Queen and final boss of an otome game. Coded out in his new life, razor sharp wit, boss-tier powers, and influence over the kingdom as crown princess. Determined to sow despair and destruction across the land, she... Wait, what kind of a rotten future is that? Princess Pride decides to drop the maniacal villainess plan to protect the male love interest instead. She's on her way to saving everyone she can. Will this final boss end up earning the adoration of her kingdom? At the age of 8, Pride remembers her memories from her previous life and realizes that this is the world of an otome game that she is a... It just repeats itself. Alright. That sounds fun. I like my strategic female-oriented animes. Like freaking... The Apothecary Diaries was also a lot of fun to watch. No, he's the white-haired boy with a ponytail. Arthur! He looks like a girl. Positive. Oh, is cute. It's legally not quite hentai. Tail is also cute. Black hair, green eyes. Yeah. And who wears glasses? Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I should stop doing that. Some of the mannerisms that I do on stream, I should stop doing because sometimes I cannot escape the stream realm. Also, Squiddy start thinking because, yeah, do start thinking about a sketch and a profile picture. Ritsugu Momo. Kore. I feel like the art style of the manga looks a little bit better for that. Oh, I did have Sugomomo in my list. I mean, Mom can doodle me a PFP based on what she thinks I look like. That's my current one. I'll probably ask you to do the same thing. Oh no! Oh no, now I'm scared! Can I draw you very chibi-like? Tsugumomo's manga art is incredible. Whoa! Whoa! It does look really cool. Are they yokai? Let's read the summary. Kasuya Kagami, an ordinary boy, finds his life turned upside down when his late mother's Ovi transforms into a girl. Wearing a kimono named Kiriha. He happens to be a Tsukumogami, called Tsugumomo, objects that have gained a soul through long years of harmony with their owners. Kasuya has no recollection of meeting Kiriha when she exclaims, "Long time no see" to him. He nearly loses his life from an attacking Amasogi, premature spirits born only to fulfill impure wishes of certain people, and Kiriha defends him. With Kiriha's arrival, Kazuya enters a reality with gods and other Tsukumogami and slowly discovers his dark past. Genre is harem, romantic comedy, and supernatural. Who is Utabasha? Who's the illustrator? Yoshikazu Hamada? Mangaka? You know, I sent the idea to you like 10 minutes ago, boss. Yeah, but we're reading some stuff. Please wait. Cause I'm feeling a little weird. I'm feeling weird. Like I'm cold but also sweaty at the same time. Hands above the table, baby! Damn it! They are above the table! Now. Masogi. S tier. artist, honestly. It does look really cool. I like the coloring. Old sweats. It usually means we're being haunted by a ghost. Ah! By the way, we got so lost on the last chapter of Fatal Frame. I practically went around all of the mansion without finding where to progress. Which was funny. Yoshikazu Hamada has also worked in Record of Lodoss War? Holy shit! I don't know if I can show this actually. Stupid Twitch. Oh, the author of this... Okay, the author of this manga... The author of Sugu Momo actually worked with some artwork in Record of Lodoss War. That's beautiful! Anwa. Sheru. Interesting. Okay, I'll give it I'll drop a watch. On a bad suggestion of a cute girly manga I love reading as a kid and own the full manga set. Why would it be bad? Why would it be a bad suggestion? Vampire game. Oh, I get it now. I feel like all of us enjoyed this type of thing back in the day, yeah. Don't worry. Wait, is it Clamp? That looks like early as fuck Clamp. Written by Judah. Jungle. I think I don't know this person. The art is lovely. The story is cheesy but cute. Yeah, I do see that. I do see that. It was probably oriented for girls, so it makes sense. Published by Tokyo Pop. Holy shit! So old. I did have Tokyo Pop manga. because I had cousins that would bring it over from America. We didn't actually have Tokyo Pop here. We only had Panini way back in the day, and even then we didn't have the mini manga. Okay, I do remember clearly that people that wanted to, you know, help others read manga would just print the manga from unofficial websites and then paste it together like it was a book. They were like fake manga all around. Yeah, it's Asian. I'm a hag, okay? It's okay. It's alright to be a hag, especially nowadays when there's so many people that like hags. And even then, I'm sure that you are the peer of some of the Joblins. That sounds like a Latam thing. Was it? Probably. Probably yes. Nice in a messed up way. Why not messed up? I just say it was like the start. You got to start somewhere. I don't think that Japan even knew that there was a market in Latin America until the 2010s, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Xenomorphica. I did have a mana potion. Oh god, Tokyo Pop! You're saying that like they know now. I mean, kinda? At least it's much bigger than before. Now you can find all the popular manga in regular bookstores. Big chains already carry manga. I think that the first manga that I bought was probably Gurren Lagann. Back when they started to bring it to freaking Crisol, I had to buy like 3 volumes every time that I went there because it was very far away from my house. Yeah, you're among peers. Didn't they know that Latam would be the biggest DVC supporters on the planet? Absolutely. They could have never guessed that Latams would be such weebs. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna wash my face. Maybe make something small to eat. Drink some tea. And then come back, okay? I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I'm very sorry. I like to fix myself. I'll be RV. Alrighty. Feeling better? A little bit, yeah. I put on more comfortable clothes. I don't know why I'm so tired. Why am I tired, Ted? I've been doing everything. Everything that the doctor told me. And I'm still tired. I wanna eat pee. Probably that. Not sleeping. Are you sleeping late? Kinda? Probably gonna wake up in the middle of the night. She needs 1 dozen cookies and a glass of milk ASAP. Ooh, that doesn't sound half bad. I could have a dozen cookies. Did you eat? I had some small chicken beats that I had prepared for a sandwich, but I just ate the chicken beats and not the sandwich. Is it really late if it's always 3 AM? Don't worry about the sketches, just relax, boss. Guess that's what I could try doing. Maybe sleeping early today? Okay. Wait. Okay. Let me save this. Let me tell you the itinerary for next week. Okay, I'll try to fix my sleeping schedule, I promise. But a little fucked in the head. That's all. I'm a little fucked in the head. You might need some tips from Monkey on sleep, Maxin. That woman sleeps so much. I am envious. So much and so well. Okay, let's see. Maybe not early, but like at the normal time. Please do, and we did every day, like tennis. What are chicken beats? Chicken bites. Chicken bites. We need a Square Enix sponsorship because she keeps selling me other games with WGM. I would sincerely love to. What time do you normally wake up for work? Like 8-ish? I wake up. I wash my face. I shower if I need to shower. I do my skincare routine. I do very light makeup. I put on my clothes and I leave. And then I write to chat at like 12 to 1 PM because it's usually like at around the time that I have lunch. Okay, so aim for 11/12. And not the witching hour. At 3 AM. 3 AM. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little itinerary. Monday. Monday 10. Tuesday 11. Wednesday 12. Thursday 13th. Friday 14. Saturday 15. Sunday 16. Hello, the 80th. Sorry by going to bed before the date changes as a start. Her mind will be blown when she finds out how productive she is when she fucking sleeps. You really think so? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not sure about that. Okay. Indian. 18. 19. 20. 1. 22. 23. Okay. This is how the thing's gonna go. I will be going on a little trip to the States. I will get tanned. I will relax. I will enjoy my time. And go to a pool. Maybe even the spa. Depending on how charitable my aunt may feel. There we go. So Thursday? I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I don't know how accurate I can be with the dates. I don't know how good it would be for me to be accurate with the dates. Let's just say I will be on a trip all of these days. Is the itinerary really for us? Yeah, because I need to fit actual streams into there. Go to Bucky's if you can. The brisket is great. I really want to go to Bucky's. There's no Bucky's. Where I want to go? Leave it at tab. You're always tab, baby. More brown. I think you can afford to be more vague about timings on that. No, actually... Okay, this is what I wanna do. I think that tomorrow... we may have a stream... early? What do you guys say? I'd say... stream? Here? Then... I kinda wanna stream on Friday, but I don't know how doable it will be. Stream? I'll have to see. Then... definitely! One of these days, I told 𝕊𝕐𝕐𝕐 that I will wake up at 6 AM in order to stream with her. She still needs to tell me exactly when it's gonna be, so I guess around probably around Friday or Saturday. Possible? Toto collab. We're like this. Possible to Tito collab? Possible to Tito collab? But then I also want to stream on Tuesday. Stream? Night. Oh, you never live tweeted. Is that something you wanted to do? Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I really didn't feel like doing it today. Since I feel like... I don't know. I feel weird and exhausted. I thought you said TV night. Stream! Stream! I would never write Steamy night. Even if I actually had a Steamy night, I would never write it down. Dear diary, today I ate a croissant and it sucked. Okay. So... I'm gonna be in 2 different places. Actually, 3 different places. So... Possible? Impossible? 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 Possible? Impossible? 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 Possible? 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 Impossible. Croissant. And here are my tasks. By the way, I'm probably gonna be... I don't know if I'm arriving on Monday or on Tuesday. So no stream Monday. But probably stream on Tuesday. Tuesday 25. Very possible. I read Steamy Night every night just because I have hope. I hope you have at least one Steamy Night before you die. God bless you, Moist Rat. Impossible. Now, I have a job during these vacations. We need to go to Waffle House, okay? Twice, okay? First time, pictures. And the second time, can I even order from Waffle House? Can I get Waffle House? I don't know what you guys use for... I guess... delivery? On stream. Make sure your uncle brings his guns. Okay. Then, these are the things I have to do yes or yes, right? It. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, but they're all trash. But the food's what depends. The food is the thing that I'm supposed to get, not like the service. Should I just go pick it up myself? If he's European, they have steamy nights every day in the summer. True. Goku is going to show up in the Waffle House. Really? I would have a blast with Goku. Anyways, what other place in America do you want me to go to? Come on, speak now. Oh, we're gonna go to the shooting range. Shooting range. Which I need pictures. See a Broadway show? Those things are expensive. If you have a car over there, yeah. Okay, I'll steal my cousin's car. Go to Missouri. I hear it's miserable. Missouri? You need to learn the hash brown code words, baby. To order the cool hash browns. What the hell? What are the cool hash browns? What? Like smothered means covered in cheese and capped is with mushrooms and chopped is with ham and whatnot. Chopped. Ooh. Okay, I should definitely get hash browns. I love hash browns. Then we also need to get pancakes, right? Pancakes. Come to Colorado. We are the least awful. That's what CO means, right? Unless it means Connecticut. What the hell is CO? What the fuck is a kilometer? It had a real local joint, no names obviously, but you should experience the good stuff. The problem with the local joints is that my family usually goes to those, so I kinda... I'm a little worried. You look like Nemi's older sister right now. Oh! I'm Nemi's older sister! I just cut down my horns! You're not a fan of the Waffle House hash browns, CBH. I like Buck style ones more. Why would you be worried? Because okay, listen. I'm probably gonna be going to local joints the days that I'm not streaming. I should try recommending at least one Peruvian place. Jesus. Well, yeah, the point isn't to make it a stream thing, it's the experience. Wait, let me Google something. Ah, shit. Well. There's this joint that I really like, but it only is in the fucking state that I'm going to, so... Don't worry. Don't worry. That's why I said no names, dumbass. But it's so good. It's so yummy. Also, good luck getting pancakes at Waffle House. Shit, I didn't realize. Oh no. You're right. What the fuck am I saying? ESL. Mister, can I get some pancakes? Here at Waffle House? Sorry, I made the exact same mistake over at Denny's the other time. Waffle House versus Denny's. Bless you, thank you. What a burger. Ooh. Culver's? What is Culver's? Wait. Culver's. Wait, did I already... What the hell is Culver's? I've never heard about that one. I'm gonna add it. Culver's? But if I get diarrhea, I'm gonna blame you. Culver's. They're good. Ooh. Remember to get into the fight at the Waffle House. Get into a fight. If you get to go to Kansas, be sure to visit the world's largest ball of twine. Kansas. I'll go back home. Midwest Delicious is what Culver's is. Ooh. Okay, I need to try a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I don't know how to write Chick-fil-A. 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 Sandwich? Chick-fil-A. And no specific TV, but are you actually going to more than one state during this? Maybe. My mom has decided to torture me with flights. She has decided it's my time to overcome my scary fucking trauma. Chick-fil-A is a great. He's a great! As long as you don't go to the Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, you'll be good. Not Sunday. Was Christian. I should go to church. And what are the chances that I will meet your mom at church? Go to American church. Actually, no. I don't want to be the talk of the church. Not today. It's all food! We're getting 20 pounds in America! I'm getting fat. So long as you're not flying cheap, I guess. Right! Don't worry. I think Spirit Airlines already crashed, right? We had a missionary mission come to US. We converted a savage. Wow, did y'all see that little brown lady in the back? I bet it's full of Latinos, but I bet that all the Latinos know each other. And it's a way to make flights better is drink beer in the airplane bar before the flight, then you can sleep through the flight. I will try all your different methods to actually fall asleep. I also want you guys to tell me which animes I should download on my pooter, so I can watch them on the plane while I'm passing out. I did manage to watch the entirety of Project Hail Mary on my trip, which was fun. I liked it. I wanted to watch... I think I also watched... other... Tanya Season 2 and the Kaiju Otome one. Kaiju Otome? Maybe the Kaiju movies. Anything that is super loud. I've realized that listening to loud movies will help me relax. And Project Hail Mary was really loud. Because you would see you could hear the space shuttle and all that. I thought that I was like inside of the movie. I suspended my belief and went back to being a child so I would not be traumatized. You didn't even watch Project Hail Mary with us, 𝕊𝕤𝕤𝕤. I hope you guys loved it. That's an extremely dumb statement to make. Why? Well, the spirit customers are still flying, so be careful at least. You can? If you're anywhere east of Texas, there's a lot of nice fancy Catholic churches. Wait. Oh no, is this a USA schedule? Yes, I'm going back. I'm touching the first world again. Damn, I really wish I could stay, chat. Once I get my shit together, I will triple, quadruple my efforts into living in the States. I cannot take it anymore, chat. I am getting post-America depression. Maybe that's why I feel so bad. I think I'm actually getting post-America depression, chat. Post-America and post-con depression. Together. Make her feel at home. I will! Which are the Godzilla movies that you would like me to watch? Okay, wait. We're gonna make a little chart over here that says... what to watch on the plane. Shin Godzilla. You can also try CC's all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. It's only one letter away from BB's. CC's? It's $4? That shit's in every state! I was contemplating recommending her to go to CC's, but she has a lot of food scheduled already. It's $4.99 for the kids buffet! Be careful though, CC's pizza have the same intestinal effect as the damn food on some people. I'm very sorry, Barry. I don't want to die in the States. It's gonna be really expensive for me to get treatment. I cannot cover my expenses if it comes to hospital. Proud woman goes to America one time and comes back immediately. 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, my family really was like, why didn't you stay? Why didn't you stay in America? Like, if you were gonna come back in 2 weeks, why didn't you just fucking stay in America and just travel here? And I was like, my boss is gonna fire me. They're already pissed off that I took so much time off. They're giving me their blessing for this trip. That's why I've been crazy with work lately. I just need to keep at it. Keep at it. Time to become full-time VTuber. I feel like... I don't know if I could go back to becoming a full-time VTuber. Unless I get like a very stable regime on exercise and all that kind of stuff, because I would just become a bum. There's a lot of Japanese in Shin, but Godzilla himself is crazy in that movie. $5 adult buffet, but you need to use a coupon on the app and it's only on Monday and Tuesdays. Holy shit, still pretty good. Best atomic breath scene? The -0 movies too? Godzilla -0. Godzilla. 2023. Should I? Oh, I went to CC's. No tummy trouble for me. Lucky. I don't wanna pull the stomach infection gacha. What about burnout? What the heck is burnout? I was googling burnout Godzilla. Burnout restaurant? Eh? Oh, streaming burnout! Yeah, I could get streaming burnout. I really do need my change of pace in order to be able to keep on streaming. Too easy to become a hikinit. Yes. Plus, I am now paying my mom to live here, so if I cannot afford that, she's gonna be very pissed off. What do you wanna watch on the plane, like genre-wise? Action! Action and stuff that makes a lot of noise, so I'm distracted from the turbulence. I think VTubers end up stagnating when they go full-time, usually. Yeah. No 𝕠𝕡𝕖𝕤, and you get unlimited pizza. Did you eat a lot of pizza, Moon? Alright, let me see. Should we go to Dapes and Busters? Or not? Oh yeah, which kind of guns should I ask for at the shooting range? I had like 10 slices. I am not American. That is a lot. I can barely have like 6. Whatever your uncle has. Unless the range has rentals. They do have rentals. Something tiny! The tiniest gun he has! Tiniest gun. In which case, whatever you want, if you can afford it. Tiniest gun. I wanna try a revolver. I didn't try a revolver last time. Kid shooting. That is dangerous. It's where you launch a piece of clay into the air and you have to hit it with a hand shotgun. What? How do I do that? Ask the folks at the range. They will help you out. Hello, mister. Can you give me that teeny tiniest gun that you have? Gonna pull a finger gun. Gotta find a local hole in the wall, Americanized Chinese food place, BB, and tell us how it compares to Peruvian Chinese food. I'm not scared about that. Chinese food? A lot of outdoor rangers will have it available. Outdoor range. I need to ask those cousins that I am going to meet that I don't talk much to. If they know where there's an outdoor shooting range. I wish I had more redneck cousins. It's so unfair. Most of my cousins are all freaking normal. How come I didn't get the cool cousins that live in a swamp and enjoy shooting things with their guns? Then how would you know if they do rentals? I've been to a shooting range before and they did do rentals. You can also call them. I called them last time. When I went with my very short aunt, who almost went flying every single time because of the recoil of the gun. You're a desert eagle. That sounds so freaking cool. Okay, but that's the one that you're going to have. You're going to have them. I will call. I will call if they have rentals for guns. They usually do. I think it's more common that they do than they don't. Unless it's an outdoor shooting range. Right? Also, Americanized Chinese food is great, but a bit sweet. As long as Juan and Pablo are doing it in the back, it's gonna be fine. Usually, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna call. Don't worry about it. I guess I could call right now, technically. If I don't get charged by international calls. Y'all are trying to hurt her! Really? You know the danger of revolvers, right? Fingers near the cylinder. So fingers should not be near the cylinder in case I accidentally make it roll and it becomes like a Russian roulette. And that's not authentic. There has to be the owner's kid working on the stove. Or him doing math homework in one of the stalls. My friend is an elderly man with Parkinson's and he could shoot a 12-gauge shotgun with no problem. So that may be good. No, the gas escapes out of the side of the cylinder. You lose your fingers. Huh? Okay, maybe there's a reason why they didn't give me a revolver last time that I was there. What the fuck? They gave me a revolver in freaking Peru. And they didn't tell me anything about that. I have shot a revolver before, but in Peru, and they didn't tell me anything about that. They were just like, just hold it. What the actual fuck? I could have lost that thingy. Just when firing cylinder and barrel aren't sealed, so the pressure makes the whole area blast zone. Both counts on the handle. Good for you. I need to look at that. Wait. Yeah. Thank you, Joe. Example. Watch this together. I love that every single gun video is always a grandpa. Why couldn't I not have this cool grandpa? I just actually got to enjoy my grandpa because my younger family members didn't get to see him out lively. Wait. To mute this. Which knowledge do you have for me, Grandpa?
Peacock 45 here with a tip about how not to shoot a revolver. In case you didn't know, there's a lot of pressure that escapes between the cylinder, front of the cylinder, and the rear of the barrel there, the forcing cone as it's called. There's a gap there when you close the cylinder, and there has to be a gap because, you know, you got to be able to open and close the cylinder. So think about it, all the pressure from that round and powder burning and the bullet trailing from the cylinder, the chamber, up into the barrel and then on out. Well, and particularly
This gun says trail boss.
You can have a revolver where the cylinder is not aligned well. You might get more than gas escaping there. You might get some lead, some piece of copper or whatever coming out laterally. Okay, you don't want to shoot a revolver like that. That might feel good in terms of a grip. Very bad idea. Very bad idea. When I was working with the police department,
I did not hold a revolver like that.
I always watched for the revolver guys.
God bless.
A couple, and if,
that I probably saw it in a movie that you were not supposed to do that. Baby, look out!
I would get away from them.
It's gotta shoot!
Early. I didn't want to be beside them because if you're standing beside somebody shooting a revolver,
no, don't shoot me!
Line there. Well, that stuff is coming out in your face, right in your eye if you're not careful. So anyway, let's demonstrate what happens when you shoot a revolver. And the reason you don't want to put your hand, don't have your fingers extending beyond the front of that cylinder at all.
No!
Now, I put out a word, on YouTube to get a volunteer to do this, to come to the compound and do it and demonstrate what it might do to your fingers. I haven't heard back from anybody yet, so we're going to go ahead and do it ourselves. Okay? Ourselves. So we'll put 3 rounds in. I don't know if we need 3. And we're just going to have to use a target. Nobody's going to volunteer, so I don't know what the problem is. So we're going to roll
a piece of paper? This man doesn't care. He's just badass.
Like this and take a shot. I'm not going to try to hit anything. Really, just want to shoot.
Oh, well.
And then we'll see what happens to that paper.
Ooh. That could have been a thingy or two.
Let's do it again.
Shoot, maybe set us free.
In case you didn't see that, right?
Never.
You never know what's going to happen.
Holy fuck.
That's funny. I was all ready to put the gun down and say, now you see the specks and the stuff that hit the paper there. Okay, need I say more? I think that pretty much says it all.
I don't know why I have this image of a woman with a revolver shooting it properly.
I used to shoot silhouettes at long range back in the 70s.
So I would just do it that way.
My long barrel 44. And one of the positions was to lie down and rest the gun on your leg. And some people would make the mistake of having the cylinder gap down there on their, even with jeans on. And it would just burn the fire out of their leg right through their jeans. So you'd wrap your leg, the calf of your leg, in a piece of leather, just like that, and to lay the gun on there to shoot it if you're shooting a revolver. So just a little tip there. If
but it's tiny enough for you to not have to grab it like a regular gun.
In front of the cylinder when you shoot a revolver. Okay, so you can thank me for that, for keeping the skin on your fingers if you're thinking of buying a revolver and you had no clue about that. So life's good.
Thank you, Grandpa. That could have been my face. Wheeze. Amazing. Amazing, chat. That could have been us. That could have been us. Guns don't kill people. Grandpa does. Don't blame Grandpa. Should not put your head next to the revolver. There's a second video if you like. Which one? One with the bone example.
Peacock 45 here with a tip about how not.
Wait, was this the first one that I dodged? Or the second? Hitchcock. Hitch. What's his name? Hickok? 45? Letting out your turn? Yeah. I swear, officer, she just appeared out of nowhere. Hitchcock. One of my favorite internet calligraphers. I'll write that down. I'll drop a little follow. Not Hitchcock. Oopsie. Is this the correct one? What is this? A Herald production. Oop.
Hi, we're out on our range today, and yes, it is our range. And we're talking about the phenomena of the gas that escapes from the gap between the cylinder and the forcing cone on revolvers. Specifically the question, if you got your hand in the way, could that gas injure you? Well, different people have demonstrated this in different ways, but good science is verifiable, falsifiable, and repeatable. So today we'll do
Hell yeah.
shed any light on that. The real trick will be
I like his
finding a way
hat.
to test this without sacrificing my hand.
Should make bucket hats next.
So what I have is this big rubber band holding.
Oh no, not the chicken drum!
Right up next to the forcing cone on my revolver.
Wait,
So I have my Smith & Wesson
he
model
died?
loaded with Winchester White Box 38 Special 130 grain full metal jacket flat nose. Let's see what happens.
Oh no.
Put a black mark on the skin, didn't even break the skin. After 3 shots, and I hope you wouldn't keep your hand there for 3 shots, we can see, break the skin, not a lot of
I
damage.
don't know if you should hope that or not.
But this is only 38 Special. Let's try 38 Special plus P. Now I have
Another type of ammunition?
Green and white box 38 Special plus P, 125
Oh.
grain semi-jacketed hollow point. Now let's see what happens. Now it broke the skin. Now
Yeah,
it
he
did a
got
little bit of
cancer. His
damage.
brother runs the channel
Would
now.
it cut your finger
Aw.
off? I'm gonna say no, but wow, that would hurt. But let's move up the food chain. And here's the damage we got from our 38 Special plus P.
Ouch.
Now I have my Smith & Wesson model.
That's a guaranteed bleeder.
6-inch barrel, loaded with Winchester White Box 357 Magnum 110.
Wherever he is doing okay.
Let's see what happens.
In heaven.
Okay,
Holy shit.
that was a lot more damage. We can see that it peeled the skin off and did a lot of damage to the tissue underneath. We see that with the 357, it blew the skin out of the way and did a lot of damage to the tissue underneath. That's significant. And remember, these are not particularly powerful 357 rounds. Now I have my Smith & Wesson Model 29 with a 6-inch barrel, and it's loaded with Winchester White Box 44 Magnum 240 grain jacket
Wait.
exhaust point.
Hey boss, tell us what a hollow point is. I don't remember, but I remember that when I used a hollow point in Fallout New Vegas, it would make more damage. So I just know it makes more damage.
Now let's see what happens.
Holy fuck.
Damn. And there's what's left of our chicken, and that even broke the bone. Now let's try one more gun. I know we're not going to top the results we got with the 44 Magnum, but some people ask about black powder revolvers, and they perceive it might spit more out of that gap. Okay, I've got my Ruger Old Army loaded with 4.57 round ball and 30 grains of 3F black powder. Let's see what kind
I
of
like that
results we
gun.
get with this.
Whoa!
Well, our chicken migrated.
Yeah, I would have sent it flying if I was a hand.
Close-up look at this. And we see some damage, and it burned it a little maybe, but still didn't cut the skin. Now, there's one thing to add. I've been working with raw chicken today. Everyone, please remember I am a healthcare professional. I've been using the same Cavicide wipes that we use in the clinic, and of course I washed my hands afterwards. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, it would appear the real bottom line is don't put your hand where you're not supposed to put your hand. If you do, you're going to get an injury that, depending on your firearms and ammunition choices, is going to be anywhere from just painful and annoying to quite severe. So as always, don't try this at home. I am what you call a professional. And thanks for watching.
I think that I only know about guns because of games. And also a little bit because when I went to like, I've already gone to like 5 different shooting ranges so far. I went to a bunch of them in Peru too. And they would like guide you about which parts of the gun kind of do what and all that kind of stuff. So I think that I have an overall idea where not to put my fingers. And I'm always very scared about putting my finger on the trigger. I try to have a pristine trigger discipline, so whenever I'm holding a gun, I try to never, ever, ever have my finger on the trigger unless I'm like ready to shoot, you know? Don't put your face in front of the barrel. Yeah. Did we watch that video, or was it something that I showed my aunt? That one video of the lady who was at the shooting range and started pointing at people with a gun. Wait, I think I can find it. I'll try to find it real quick. Lady at gun range points at people with gun. I have a dumbass friend who we took shooting. We told him not to put his face too close to the scope of the rifle when aiming, and did it anyways. You can guess what happened. It was so funny seeing him the next day at the church with a purple circle around his eye. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Okay, it is not really that smart to do that. I've also used airsoft guns too, cause I have a bunch of family members that are into airsoft, so they would think it was funny to take pictures of me as a baby with their airsoft guns. So I have a couple of those. I can't find the video of the lady, but it was so scary. Introduction to range safety and etiquette. Let's watch this together.
I know you're getting...
Reminds me of those videos of people with terrible shooting stance falling over when they pull the trigger. Cute thumbnail. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, let's watch. The first rule of gun safety is to have fun. I mean, of course, you're shooting guns. I feel like that's a given.
Ready to go out to the range, but before you do, there's a couple safety rules we want to go over. Our first rule is always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. So, don't point your gun at anything you don't want to shoot. Second rule is always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Now, ready to shoot means your sights are lined up and you're ready for that gun to go off. Our third rule is always keep the gun unloaded until you're ready to use it. Unloaded means completely unloaded.
MD5
There's
spotted.
nothing in the magazine is out of the gun, there's nothing in the chamber, and there's nothing in the cylinder. If you're renting a gun from us and you're not familiar with it, or you're not familiar with your own gun, please ask for help. We'll be happy to give assistance. So let's go look at some of the other range rules. All ranges are different and have different rules, so be sure to read them thoroughly. If you have any questions, please ask now. It's easier here than in a noisy range. And if you don't see range rules posted, please ask for a copy. We also require both eye and ear protection. For children,
That's
we
fair.
recommend both earplugs and ear muffs. Either the front desk or your range officer will tell you where to shoot. So
I did
let's
get
go
a
have some
bullet
fun.
casket flying over my head and it hurt a little bit.
All right, let's go to lane number 4.
It's okay. It's a war. It's a war casing.
I'm gonna go
Casing.
over for the
There you
folks
go.
to show that a
Bullet case.
semi-automatic is clear and ready to be put on the
Always
table.
use
So when
protection.
we unbag the firearm,
Remember.
the first thing you want to do is just check
Do not
inside
forget
the
your
bag
Target
which way the
headphones. I
firearm's
still have
pointed.
mine.
In this case, it's actually not pointed down range. So I'm going to take an opportunity now to turn the whole bag. So I haven't touched the firearm. Now the firearm's pointed down range.
Sorry.
I'm going to take the gun out of the bag with the muzzle pointed down range, finger off the trigger. In this case, I'm going to take out the magazine since it's semi-automatic. I'm going to check in the magazine well and in the chamber itself to make sure there's nothing in there.
Wait,
If the slide
I wonder
were
if I still
closed,
have my
I would lock
loyalty
the slide
card.
back, do the same thing. Check the magazine, check inside the chamber. Now, there's two ways to set this gun on the bench pointed down range. One is with the ejection port pointed up so everybody can see in there and know that it's unloaded. Or the other way is with the injection port down, where now you can't see if there's anything in the chamber, right?
And nobody else can either.
Nobody else can either. So in this case, let's always remember to keep it with the ejection port up, with the slide locked back, magazine out. Now, we've gone over the semi-automatic. If you want to go over the revolver for the folks, that'd be great.
Revolver. Teach me, woman. I feel like revolver is
So Barry showed you how to make
are
a
probably the thing
semi-automatic
that
safe. I'm
women
gonna
go
show you
for
same
the
thing with
most.
revolver. Mine's pointing in a safe direction. Pull it out.
Wait.
Gonna hit the cylinder release.
Which type of gun is this one? Wait. This one. Because I had that exact same one the first time that I went to a shooting range. A Glock? Listen, chat. We had this discussion before. I will never forget. I was like, oh, it's a Glock. It's a Glock. So I started calling it a Glock. And then Ray, who I don't even know if it's still out there, he was like, that is not a Glock! Phoebe, stop calling it a Glock! It is not a Glock! So I don't think it's a Glock. I really don't think it's a Glock. I got to watch is Keanu Reeves training at the Taran Tactical. Also, Halle Berry did a video, I think, as well. How rectangular was it? Pretty rectangular. Actually, I might have. I may have pictures of that one gun. See, America. I have an America folder, I think. USA trip. Okay. What the fuck is this? What the fucking gun is this? What fucking gun is this? That might have been a Springfield. What freaking gun is this? Oh, that's not a Glock. Oh yeah, no, that's something slightly different. Ah. What the fuck kind of gun is this? There's a lot of black plastic striker fired handguns. Ah. If you zoom in above the trigger, we could see it. And you? They said, this gun is for ladies. CQ say psych right now. That's a SIG P320, I think. I'd be a SIG. Maybe a SIG Sour P320. SIG. P320? Hopefully not a 320. Why not? What? What is wrong? That was a rental? Yes. Oh god, it does look like a SIG. That's the one that kills people? What the fuck? Like, unironically? It looks pretty SIG. SIG is getting sued because that gun has issues going off by itself or barely touching it. I think most of them kill people. You would be very wrong. Are those the ones that go off on their own? Oh no! it felt kinda easy to shoot with. What the fuck? This one hungers without an operator. Okay. We will not be asking for a SIG then.
Slide, lock back,
Oh, damn.
magazine out. Now, we've gone over the semi-automatic. If you want to go over the
I
revolver,
really have
for the
been at
folks, that'd be
320
great.
then. I feel like it was super soft. Like, you know, you kinda need to actually pull the revolver in order to shoot it. I feel like this one just needed like a very soft touch in order to shoot it. There's videos of it going off in the holster. Okay, thanks to God, they told us that as long as we were done with it, we would just put it on the like on the thing, on the table. Okay, now I kinda wanna see videos of that. How do I Google it? SIG going off? SIG 320. Accidental discharge is the first result! P30! P320 explosion! That's fucking crazy. It happens to the best of us. Okay, let's watch this.
This content is based on public records and reported cases. No allegations are made of intentional negligence by Sig Sauer or any party. What if I told you the real danger of the SIG P320 isn't just rumors or clickbait lawsuits? What if I told you it's in the actual design, and that even if you never pull the trigger, it can still go off in your holster? This isn't just about lawsuits.
Good.
This is about physics, spring tension, and some seriously questionable engineering. Now, I cannot take credit for this information. I had some engineers reach out
It's
to me
the
who are
fucking
very
gun that-
accomplished gunsmiths.
It's a bit of a Russian roulette. It can kill you in an instant. It can fire backwards sometimes.
Armorers, and engineers in their own right. They compiled this information and
That's
told me this is what's
crazy
going
that
on.
they would give us
So I
that
cannot take credit for it,
one.
and I'm also not going to expose
It
who
was a bunch of
for
years ago. Do you really think they knew what they were doing? Were they trying to make me kill someone on accident? The rare double-edged gun.
obvious reasons. The real design flaw. All right, let's keep it simple. Most striker-fired guns, like Glocks, they lock the striker with a mechanical action. It's solid and reliable, but the P320, it relies entirely on springs to hold the striker back. Now, here's the problem. Springs wear out. They lose what's called C1 load, their tension, just from sitting. So meanwhile, the striker spring is under much more pressure, which is C2 load.
And it was kind of an
So the
old
weak
gun.
springs cannot hold back the strong ones forever. Eventually, just from months in a duty holster or bouncing around during training, the striker can slip off the primary engagement surface, even with no trigger pull. So this could be what's going on. Now add to that SIG
It
knew
might
about
have been
this,
the early days
and
of
they even
it.
filed a patent
I guess
for
I could have,
multiple
but I don't
engagement
know. It
surfaces
felt like it was kind of
on the
old.
sear. But ask yourself, why would they need to do that if the striker can't slip off the primary in the first place? And more importantly, what keeps the striker from slipping off the second one? Spoiler, nothing. The striker block isn't foolproof either. Okay, but what about the striker block safety? It's supposed to stop the striker on the
I could have been one loss of the way of getting a green card. I just would have just accidentally shot someone, I guess. But maybe worth it?
unless the trigger is pulled, right?
This always happens when we go to the States, Chad. This always happens when we go to the States. My mom went to a water park with all the family and with my baby niece and my sister, right? This one time. And she fucking tripped because the floor was wet and that triggered like a very bad freaking flare up to her arthritis thing. And she was like, no, I don't want to sue. And we were all like, you should have sued. It always happens in the States. No wonder you guys get so many fucking cases all of the time about people just becoming millionaires because you got shit like this. It is kind of cool that that's doable, actually.
Well, it's got problems too. That block is activated by a tiny L-shaped lever.
Wait, it's also
with a
the
1
American
millimeter
way.
tab, thin as a fingernail. It's pushed by a torsion spring, which, by the way, is a bad choice for this job. It can weaken, or a leg can pop out. And even if you even slightly move the trigger, just 1/4 of an inch, it lets the sear drop fully, which can rotate the striker block out of the way, even without a full trigger pull. Loose tolerances and wear. Dangerous combination. Now add in loose manufacturing tolerances. If the striker and sear are each just 0.002 inches off, the striker might slip early or not be blocked at all. And again, this isn't just one bad part. It's the system as a whole.
You can't see it, but over here he has a text that says allegedly. Wait, what is the brand again? Sig what? Sigmund? Sigfried? Sig? It wouldn't it? The Busugima BB spray pattern points directly at you in particular. Well, you never pointed at someone, right? So it's Taijobu. And you never know what kind of freak accidents can happen at the shooting range, chat. 6 hour. 6 hour. 6 hour. 6 hour. I need to ask Sawa why she made this decision. Somehow, some way, she would shoot me in the foot. I feel it in my bones. Well, would you rather have me shoot you in your feet or in your face? Have you thought about that? 6, 7. Shut up, Redux. No, not 6, 7. Somehow, wait, what? I would give both a Beretta 92. I feel like you'd like it. Beretta. I like the name. I want a bayonet. I might have to be in the early days of it. The US Army literally adopted a version of that gun, by the way. Yeah, when I was looking at for videos about it, I did find a bunch of weird cop related videos. Like their guns just going off on their own. Look.
This is Security Gate 4 at the USAA campus in San Antonio on March 18th, 2025. Watch closely as the security officer steps out of the guard station. Here it is again.
One of my coworkers, Chuck Soros, came out of the guard shack, and immediately as he exited the guard shack, his gun just went off.
Officer Chuck Soros' service pistol discharged. You can see the concrete explode as the bullet hits the sidewalk.
Thankfully, his foot was not there. Jesus.
We didn't know what happened.
Matthew Gill was one of the security guards on duty that day.
My coworker had a burning sensation on his arm, and I had a burning sensation on my face. And when I pulled out whatever was there, it was metal. It was a shrapnel.
Gill says their USAA-issued service pistols are Sig Sauer P320s. He says Officer Searles' P320 went off without a trigger pull.
Officer Searles said that, man, my gun just went off.
Yeah, they should just withdraw them all.
Just freaking out, like.
But if they're common, it's probably gonna be super expensive.
We were just dumbfounded. We didn't know what to do.
Gill says he was warned about the Sig Sauer P320 because of a previous incident.
It was mentioned to me when I first got on board USAA that Officer Jones in 2021, his firearm went off and it shot him in the leg.
And Gill says there was a third incident over the summer.
It happened on September 26th on a Friday at the firing range. On the same day they changed out their holsters.
Gill says he tried to raise alarm bells with USAA about the Sig Sauer P320 and the numerous reports of the
How come they're not recalling them? What the fuck?
Over the last year, I have tried.
What is their answer to all of these cases and all of these lawsuits on it? Like, they're probably just like, yeah, that happens sometimes, but like, it happens with every gun out there.
3 incidents in Texas where officers say their P320s went off without a trigger pull.
Okay, mine looked exactly like this black one. Exactly like this black one.
Went off without a trigger pull. One in LaGrange, Marble Falls, and Houston. Gill says USAA fired him for speaking out about the pistol. USAA didn't comment on Gill's employment, but they did give me a statement regarding the March incident and the incident under investigation.
I think they kind of want that to happen.
Saying, quote,
Actually?
We have no greater priority than the safety of our employees, and went on to say 2 weapons that were unintentionally discharged were thoroughly assessed by the weapon manufacturer, a forensics lab, and USAA, and no evidence of a mechanical failure was found in either instance. I also contacted Sig Sauer. They told me Sig Sauer stands behind USAA's assertion that no mechanical failure was found with the P320, and that there was no
Maybe they were
indication of a
testing it on
weapon
newer
malfunction.
models.
Sig Sauer
That's
maintains
why.
that the P320 can only fire when the trigger is pulled. We will continue to support USAA in their mission to keep their employees safe and secure.
I would say this is
Or
another
test
case
the
of a
fucking guns that are the ones that
corporate entity
exploded
like
instead.
USAA taking the word of SIG or
Jesus.
being kind of cajoled
Okay,
by
chat.
SIG into determining
We
that it
will
was
not be asking for a SIG. Thank you very much. I want a revolver. A rebibi. Revolver. Of course, this appears after the military bought like 500,000 of them. Yeah. There was no mechanical failure. Oh, so the gun willed itself into fire, in which it was a mechanical success. Oh my god. Gun companies are borderline untouchable in the US. Kinda makes sense. But I guess that you should just tell people to not get those. I know where they shouldn't rage. They should have not given us that one. Because we were 2 women sharing the same gun as well. You cannot put 2 life risks, 3 different life risks in one situation and expect nothing bad to happen. It was a miracle we didn't die. Because we're both women. We're both holding SIGs. We're both... We're both new to shooting. I'm amazed everybody survived. Right? I think that the guy with an semi-automatic weapon on the several stalls away from us saved us. I got kind of scared because I could hear him shooting super fast. So I was like, Aunt, can you finish shooting and then can we go? So she very quickly finished it and we just left. But maybe my scary the cat instincts help us out. What else are you guys saying? Beretta is the oldest gun manufacturer. They've been in business since the 1500s. Beretta. Beretta gun models. That's pretty. What is baby's weapon of choice? I do like handguns. And I do like revolvers. You're at a range you can shoot your gun as fast as you want. True. I just got a little scared. I'd never gone to a non-Peruvian range. And usually in Peruvian ranges, they have small guns. I mean in wheels? Wheels? Try with a rifle when you go. It's fun. Get a Holland and Holland. Holland and Holland rifle. Is there anything I should know about the rifles? God damn it, I really want a family member to know about guns so they can teach me. I don't trust these employees anymore. I rather a GP100 in 357 Magnum and a Walther PPQ in 9mm. That sounds cute. I love shotguns. Big boom and the pumpkin is... Wait, pumpkin. Pumping is cathartic. I'll try it, but if I am sent flying, it will be your fault. Rifles are the most patriotic guns. I'm looking at some that have super cool engravings on them. I want mine to have a spider. Okay. I'll search up. I wonder if I can also try and hunt stuff. Let's add that to the potential place to go. Those are Holland and Hollands. Ah, I should have guessed because the Holland people. Isn't Holland? Wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Wasn't Holland the Netherlands before? Yeah, the Dutch. They love making super nice ceramics. Mini ceramics of stuff, so I should have guessed that the stuff that is super decorated, especially guns, are from Holland. Come Holland, Spider-Man! Holland is the largest region in the Netherlands. Sometimes used as a synonym. Do you think I could have the patience to go hunting? Let's look up the prices on them. It'll be funny. Huh? Wait. eBay. Holland and Holland rifle. I'm only getting images of pamphlets about Holland and Holland because my IP is in Peru. How much do Holland and Holland rifles go for? What the fuck? New bespoke Holland and Holland rifles generally cost between 70,000 and 250,000. Chat. Joe Grandpa has one of his winery basement walls covered in rifles. What are the chances that one of them is a Holland and Holland? Because these firearms are hand-built, London-based guns customized to the buyer price vary wildly depending on the action type, caliber, and level of luxury engraving. On the secondary market, highly coveted pre-owned models rarely drop below 5 figures. Probably 0? None? Really? And if a single one is, you fucking tell no one and keep it safe. Okay. If you order directly from Holland and Holland, you will typically enter a 12 to 24 month waiting period while the gun is custom fitted. Hold action / takedown magazine rifles. Base pricing for models like a takedown magazine rifle starts at £68,000. Or the London best grade, pushing past £80,000 for the looks and exhibition tiers. Christ. Wait, is this a comedy Alex still went to that one time? Alec Steele. Holland. I think that you're misremembering it. Because he has a video that says how the world's finest shotguns are made. The guns surely are pretty, at least. Yes. They're beautiful. Holland and Holland. What are the chances you could find one of these old ones in a Goodwill? At a Goodwill. Actually, I'm surprised that you don't get any guns at Goodwill. I guess that they grab them from scraps as soon as they touch the table. Interesting. Goodwill guns would be so funny, right? I want Goodwill guns! Yeah, they don't do guns now. Dude. Now I really wanna check my grandpa's rifles. Holy shit. These are beautiful though, they have amazing engravings. I've gotta go, baby. Hope we have a good stream and enjoy coming back to America again soon. Thank you, Base. I will have a blast. I'll let you guys know when I'm there. And I'll stream from there too. Grandpa's packing. He knows a bunch about guns, but he's already really old. So I try to not bother him about things. I'm gonna guess your grandpa's guns are Brazilian. I can't think of another country known for making guns in South America. The thing is, when did they start to get made? $1835. 1850s. And they were British, you say? I'll let you guys know what I can find out about them. And if they're not Holland and Holland, they're still pretty, right? They do have a lot of engravings. I remember my favorite one had flowers on them. Also, it could just be that this company believes that they're Gucci and the other ones are just as good. But this one is like, no, I am the one with the renowned title. Most guns are pretty, right? But this one's have engravings on them that are made in the metal itself. So... Her grandpa has cartel guns from Colombia. I wish, that would have been so cool. I need to ask him. Grandpa, have you ever met Pablo Escobar? One of the dream guns is a replica of Maria from New Vegas' Benny's gun. Let me see. Maria gun. Oh, it has La Virgen de Guadalupe on it. That's pretty. Why the fuck does Benny have that? Did they ever explain why Benny has the Guadalupe Maria on his revolver? It's a pistol. Grandpa, have you ever killed a man? He's gonna laugh. And then say... Several. He's a fancy-ass bastard. You probably stole it from some poor Mexican. That's pretty. There's a lot of replicas. Alright, chat. It has motivated me. I can't wait to go to America. I don't care if the flight is horrible. Please don't let it be horrible. Please let it be nice. Grandpa, have you ever heard the tragedy of Dark Plagueis the Wise? Grandpa, do you want to learn about the Horus heresy? You might have. There was a history of Mexican raiders, apparently. Or... Benny's Mexican. I wouldn't call them men, but yes. Motivated you to do what? To go to the shooting range and feel more excited about my trip, I guess. Ahora estoy motivado. Así es. Maybe Ipo, if I'm in a position to take you to a gun range, I will. Don't worry. I'll go to one. I'll shoot a gun. We really wanted to go to one over around Ofkai, but sadly it was too late. Hopefully in the future it can be done. Now let me see. What else can we do in America? Cali gun ranges. They're gonna give me a gun super fast because I'm brown. They're gonna look at my passport and immediately be like, yep, sounds about right. You've seen Lamau? Oh, we're gonna watch Shin Gojira. Okay. What else could we do in America that cannot be done in Peru? I'm probably already gonna go shopping everywhere with my family. I can already see my mom being like, Bibi, let's go! Let's go to Louis Vuitton! Let's go to Gucci! Let's go! Let's go right now! Drink water? I don't want to drink from the tap water! That is degenerate behavior. I will exclusively drink from the small little bottles. Sorry. I'm just scared of the fluoride. I feel like my teeth became weaker when I was in America, for whatever reason. And I didn't even drink that much. I was just brushing my teeth. I felt like it was falling apart for some reason. Do you carry your passport everywhere? Yeah, I don't want to get sent back to Peru. If Shina can bring her baby Benelli to the range, I believe you can go to Akali range too. Baby Benelli? Yeah, probably. The drinks maybe? That makes no sense, boss. Yeah, I don't know why that happened, but it felt kinda loose. Yeah, I should probably get my teeth checked when I come back. Ugh. I'm hoping to not have to travel in a while. So, hopefully we can get all of our teeth situation solved. And I also need to get rid of one of my... I have one goal that the dermatologist was like, okay, we need to remove it, but you're not gonna be able to walk for a while. I was like, but I love walking. And she was like, no, it's probably gonna take like 1 to 2 months for you to recover. So I'm trying to do that when I come back. And I have time to just sit in and not have to stand up. It's because it's California, not America. Right. Have a big ass American breakfast. Yeah, that's what we're going to Waffle House for. Biscuits and gravy waffles. What is the name of this thing? Oh, tater tots. I had some tater tots at the airport. And they were terrible. I think that they upset my tummy. I'm already getting into hagdom territory. I should be more careful with the stuff that I eat. Loyalist, I'm right here. Where can I get where can I get biscuits? Biscuits and gravy, aka shit on shingles. Ew. At the airport, well, that's where you go wrong. I can almost hear him. Tater tots from Sonic are usually always good. Crispy. Sonic? I still can't believe that's an actual place in America. Sonic Drive-In. Holy shit, I'm gonna come back to Peru all overweight and shit. Tolas isn't exactly biscuits and gravy historically. Biscuits and gravy are at basically any breakfast place in the south. It was just a word before the blue hedgehog was born. Right? I didn't know that. In the south. Oh yeah, you know where we should go? To a 50s diner. I'll see if I can find one, okay? '50s diner. Waitresses at these burger drive-ins used to wear roller skates. Oh, I have very fond memories of that type of diners because we were obsessed with a diner that kind of looked like it was made in the 50s, and we would always go there with my family. They had these. Actually, Moon might know about this one. Moon! Did you say you're losing a toe? No. I have a mole that needs to get taken off of my skin with a laser. And the dermatologist told me that I will probably have to take some time to recover. I don't think those are chained, so be careful with those. Okay. Moon went to sleep already, so it's fine. But there was this one restaurant in Lima that sold sandwiches and shakes and all of that. And it would be 50s themed. It was really good. And they had this ice cream called Sambito, which means little black kid. Because the ice cream had a chocolate covering and it was made with vanilla on the inside. And I don't think they ever changed the name. I haven't had a Sambito in a very long time. But, let me see if they still exist. Helado Sambito. Yes. What's the BGM? Legaya Duel Saga. Okay, it's childish. Sambito, homegirl, drop it like the NA steak. Thank you. Yeah. It's Hispanic things. We just don't give a fuck. Yeah, I know. It's childish Gambino. Got that swagger. All this pussy. No. You must be off a coffee shop in Taiwan called Black Child Black Coffee. It's cause we don't see it as wrong. It's cause we don't see it as wrong. Bonfire, different song, but you got it. I don't like Childish Gambino. I don't remember the one that says homegirl drop it like an as a Nasdaq. Wow. I'm trying to think about what, where, when to go. What do normal people do in America? Aside from shooting stuff and eating burgers, which is the most stereotypically American thing we're gonna do. Work. You're living this week, right? Yes. Work till we die of old age! Okay. Normal people go to clubs and other normie things. Ugh, I don't wanna go to a club. Disgusting STD full places. And everybody's drunk. Sometimes they shoot the burger too. Think about the children starving in Africa. Go, that's funny. People haven't gone anywhere from the last 10 to 15 years. All the hanging out places died. We go fishing. That sucks. Phoebe, why would we know what is normal? Good question. I've been mudding. It's pretty fun. What the hell is mudding? Mud bogging. Road off-road motorsport. We can go mudding? No fucking way, chat! I'm looking at rentals. Maybe on a dirt bike! I'm gonna fucking die. Don't flip the thing, though. Okay? Okay. We can go modding. Okay, that's probably something that my cousins will want to do. I've seen pictures of them doing this shit. Holy shit. You never get me on one of those death traps. You know... What are they called? They're not boogies. They're not buggies. And here we call them cuatro por... No wait, fuck. What is the usual vehicle you use for modding? ATV? Quads? Quads! So where I live, sometimes people just use quads instead of cars. And even the teenagers use them. And the police doesn't stop them. That's like our go-to vehicle. I have a quad! I did donuts one time while modding and flew like 30 feet! Holy shit. Let's go modding, chat. Four-wheelers, side-by-sides, dune buggy, ATV, trucks. What does ATV stand for? All-terrain vehicle. Oh, todo-terreno! Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They are ATVs. Okay, chat, let's go modding. Go modding. See, these are plans. Otherwise, I'm gonna drive myself insane going shopping with my mom. I like shopping, okay? But when in America, your mom has no self-control. She goes crazy. I'll watch while Yal breaks something. It's gonna be okay. Go to a monster truck show. Do you think that they're gonna make some? Monster truck show. No. Wait, what are these shows that look like medieval? They're like medieval shows where people use spears to pull themselves out of the horses. What is it called? I don't think that my mom's gonna let us go to like a monster truck thingy. Jousting? Medieval time. Whoa! Can we go to a jousting place? You wanna go to a Renfest? If there was one when I'm there, sure. Jousting like medieval times. Yes! She said spears and horses. And you could eat in my while you were watching them, yes. Go to rodeos too, they're fun. Rodeo. Medieval times? You know, we got all of that in Texas. I wanna go to Texas so bad! But I'm not gonna go to Texas. Medieval times? Yeah, I wrote it down just in case. I pressed a couple of words so we have 2 aphids, baby. Landed on mud is all good. My friend said I look like a flying squirrel. Highly recommended going mudding. Make sure to not fuck up the vehicles if renting. Is there Renaissance festivals? Oh, but I think they do usually do those in a certain month. Not out of the blue. Aw, man. I really don't wanna... Okay. It's in my plans in the future to go to that gigantic Ren Fair in Texas. I've been wanting to go for so many years now. I'll just freaking show up. when they unannounced. What is it called? Texas Ren Fair? Well, it's just called the Texas Renaissance Fair, I think. Wait, Biscuit used to just? Huh? Ren fairs are usually a limited time event. Yeah. Ren fairs are usually a limited time event. They have spears and horses at medieval times. Joust, woman! It was typo. Oh wait. No, I didn't joust. We did it on bikes with 3 limbs. That counts. Yes, it does. Wait. Does that count if you're also doing it? Yeah, I guess. I guess that means that I've jousted too. I would do it in my bike. And I'd stab people. With a tiny spear. No spearhead. Just a spear. Interesting. Alright. I think this is a good plan. I'll try going to a couple of these. I won't tell you which ones. But we're gonna be very busy on the trip. Yeah. I think that just called the staff. Yes. Probably. Probably yes. Anyways, chat. I should relax and I should stop getting stressed so my hands go back to normal. Jesus. Have fun, baby. Be careful. I will try. If I see any of you, I will shoot you on sight. But otherwise, I'm happy. I have a blast. Bang 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 bang. We're dueling at high noon. Okay. Now you must remember. With revolvers. No. You can only use a Holland. Give that same energy for actual danger too, damas. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go to Waffle House at 3 AM. I'll try going early. Good night and God bless. We're very happy to have you here. And if we recognize you, we promise to run away screaming. Good. That is a good natural response. Good. We can head to a 3 AM Waffle House fight for the authentic USA experience. I should get myself a Burger King hat. Why's your face in our face? Because I'm excited! They don't have Burger King crowns in Latam. I don't know. Burger Kings are hard to come by, I would say. So I haven't really tried a single one of them in a long time. Doing dental examination is painful. Greetings. Hello, Ivan. Welcome. I'm just about to go to sleep. You arrive a little late for a Sunday stream. We were talking about all the stuff to do in America. And we have a plan. Yeah, you need it. Let's go and rest. Thank you guys so much. I'll make sure to stream around the days that I've chosen. Gonna have so much fun. I'll try to relax and come back super recharged for more streams and more stuff to do, okay? I also will try to drown myself so I can tell you about the stuff that I made in America without actually having to overshare that much. But thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope you have a great rest of the night. I feel way more positive now and less scared and less terrified. Sorry for being so nervous. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. And remember, if you see me, no, you didn't. Okay? Bye-bye. Let's raid. Let's raid Pumpkin Synth. Out of all people. Pumpkin Synth. Let's raid YouTube too. I don't know. I don't remember if she streams on YouTube too. Pumpkin? She does. Okay. Double Pumpkin raid. Say hello to Pumpkin. Say hello to Nune. Have a great rest of the night. Good night. Rest well. Night. Thank you so much. Next time we see each other, might be tomorrow. Or maybe not. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'll let you guys know. Okay? Good night. Good night, and I'll see you in America. Bye. Actually, I won't see you. I won't be seeing you in America. I will not be seeing you in America. And if I see you, you better have ball protection because I'm gonna kick them.